Today I'm going to be talking about Kai Cenat, which, if you don't know, he is one of the most popular streamers at the moment. Undeservingly so, though, as he's extremely obnoxious. Every clip of him online is him screaming or being overly reactive to something.
Kai!
Kai! Get off my body! Oh, Kai! Wow! Kai, right? Wow!
Even when one of his friends was exposed for some 18-plus activities, to say the least, he was even screaming in his poorly made response and being overly emotional about it. He's also done some degenerate and weird actions and content on stream.
I'ma hit you, alright?
I'm gonna talk to you later.
Yo, look, listen to me. I'ma hit you, alright?
I don't really know who watches Kai Cenat or any of the quote top IRL streamers at the moment, as they're all such trashy degeneratives, post a lot of like weird content for kids.
Wait, who this?
Thank you so much.
Wait!
Thank you.
Wait, bro. What? Who this?
Oh.
Oh.
What? Hello.
Oh. Hold on, she kind of bad.
Oh my god.
His fan base is most likely a bunch of kids and just some people that have to kind of clip stuff for views on Twitter or for news. But I don't even remember watching this bad of content whenever I was little. I really don't think anything I watched back then would equivalent to this screaming, terrible content that Kai Cenat does, and all these other streamers. The only thing you can give Kai Cenat credit for is like the setups he makes sometimes for his streams. Like he's currently doing a Batman game marathon where he plays all the Batman games, and he's doing these like different setups for each game. Like the backgrounds are all different, well set up. But other than that, there's nothing really to credit him for. But a clip has gotten a lot of attention in the past few hours for him saying something about PewDiePie during his Batman game marathon. Really quick, in case you don't know who PewDiePie is, he is the biggest solo YouTuber with over 110 million subscribers, and for the longest time was the most subscribed YouTuber till MrBeast and a sketchy Indian channel came around. PewDiePie has been popular and relevant for probably over a decade, as he started making YouTube videos in 2010. I can't remember exactly whenever he blew up or actually had like a huge following, became relevant, but it was probably early on in his time. So yeah, for over a decade, this dude's been relevant and on YouTube and creating videos. He's done every video type, like vlogs, gaming, news, reactions, and like anything you can think of, he probably has done. He even had a series on YouTube Red back whenever that was a big deal. He's been in a South Park episode and had like a South Park episode based around him. And he's done a lot more outside of video creation on YouTube. PewDiePie is the YouTuber. He's in a kind of different category from MrBeast and others, because he is a simple actual YouTuber and not an entire huge production like MrBeast. We watched this man grow up, get married, have a kid, and make more interesting and different videos along the way. And he quite literally paved the way for everyone else and entertained us along the way. But to go on, here is the clip of Kai Cenat talking.
This may be an L take, and I apologize in advance. But I couldn't see how niggas got into PewDiePie. I'm sorry.
Nah, I agree. I feel like I didn't watch him. When I looked into him,
I'll be honest. That might be an L take though. You feel me?
It be like that sometimes, but everybody's not for everybody, because some niggas might say that about you.
Not facts.
It be like that.
Not for me personally though. I don't know.
Now, this caused a huge uproar to the point of even MrBeast responding, as well as others, to like a clip of this on Twitter. Start, MrBeast says, L take, he fundamentally shaped YouTube culture. I miss meme review and loved watching him play random games while I ate dinner every night. Poods ago. MrBeast is right here, and it even is an example of how the biggest YouTuber loved watching his videos and even was possibly inspired and such by him. MMA Guru also commented on this, saying, it was a different time back then on YouTube. People just used to watch people playing video games because they were funny, interesting, or good people that could entertain. These days you need a whole production, team outfit design, theme backdrop, sidekick character, movie style promo pieces on social media, plus bringing your mom on and starting drama with the other names to get people to watch you play Batman games because you're such a dull person who screams, dances, and makes loud noises. PewDiePie could play a new game that would barely even work with 2D graphics and make millions of views. You need world famous celebrities to get sturdy with you and scream loudly at nothing to even come close to those numbers. If I catch my future children watching anyone like Kai Cenat, Aisha Speed, or any of the FaZe lot, Figueiredo versus Benavidez 2 is going down right then and there. They will not have their brains rotten by you to make them think that they need to scream like tards or bark at people in public to be considered cool or funny. When's the next group of a dozen OnlyFans girls going to be scheduled to come on your stream and shake their butts and boobs to degenerate music so you can maintain your child, yes, child audience? Don't ever speak on Pewds again. You not like us and never will be. He hits every single point that I want to bring up in this video to a T. OF girls on a mainly kids stream, the degenerate acts that he does, like screaming "gyat," like there is like so many times where he does not need to be screaming but does it anyway.
Okay, wait, hold on. Lean back in the chair, like move the mic a little bit more, and then,
Okay.
damn.
Titan.
Get it. Can you get it?
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Also, the screaming and celebrity-reliant collabs so he could actually get views and maintain an audience. And one big thing I wanted to talk about, and that was kind of talked about in this tweet, was the impression and impact Kai Cenat will have on kids. Because you are a bigger YouTuber, you are a big streamer, you're going to have an influence on people. These young kids are being exposed to weird degenerate actions and content way too early on in life and think that screaming and being weird towards women is cool. And they're probably now like getting addicted to gooning and stuff and becoming more degenerative and like bad people just based off your content alone. Probably girls right now in like middle school and high school and possibly even elementary school getting harassed in ways because of the way you act on stream. And on the other hand, you had PewDiePie, who had a way better impression and impact on not just kids, but YouTube and the world. What YouTubers and TV was Kai Cenat watching that were so much better than PewDiePie and made him who he is today? Like, I think he's talked about in the past, like, Dashi, and then I don't know who else. He probably watches Corey Kenshin. PewDiePie's videos literally have replay value, while a Kai Cenat stream is full of brain-rotting nonsense that I can't even sit through or stand to even see a clip of. And the content is a literal danger to children. There was also other comments from the public. One of them said, PewDiePie was more genuine in himself often, unlike Kai Cenat, who has to be in a role all the time. Which is really true, because there's no way Kai Cenat is really this annoying in real life. I really hope that that's not his real self. And even whenever he's chiller and he's not screaming, he's still just like annoying. He still just gives off the worst vibe, and there's like still like he still acts weird. Some people are also comparing this to sports. Tweet said, new generation don't know how to accept or give credit without tearing down old generation. We see it in sports especially. They don't care who paved the way. They only care about what's new. And this is really true, and we've seen it time and time again with like Jordan and Kobe, or Kobe and LeBron. And it sucks that people actually never appreciate the past, what it has done to make the future. Who knows where we'd be without people like PewDiePie and Markiplier basically running YouTube for a decade. Also, don't know what videos and video quality Kai Cenat was watching that was so significantly better in 2015 or whenever he was watching YouTube, because people were similar to PewDiePie. Like even Dashi, who he talks about, kind of resemblances there that you can make, both gaming YouTubers who both were like funny, quirky, and had like big reactions to certain stuff in video games. I genuinely think that this dude was probably watching sexual prank channels back in like the 2010s or whatever that came around, or like the douche tubers, because if you didn't find that content interesting and the way that he acts now seems very impressionate from that type of era or that type of genre on YouTube. There's also another thing a few days ago people were commenting on that Kai Cenat said on stream during this Batman marathon because of how hypocritical it was, and here it is.
I'm a firm believer on you have to throw your friends in the ocean, bro. You can't hold their hand too long. You can give them an opportunity, and you have to let them swim. They have to swim. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of the times, you could give your mans the opportunity, but bro, they have to swim. You wanna know why? Because they have to get into the mentality that no one's gonna help them but themselves. You feel me? That's the mentality. You gotta trust yourself first. You gotta put yourself front line. You can't just look out for everybody to just help you. You gotta just grind, and feel it. It builds character too, bro. I purposely don't set certain easy for them so that they're able to build character and understand what it means to really grind, bro. And then at a perfect point when I see them going crazy, then I come in at the craziest time, bro.
This is the same dude that gets help and support from his community via donations and subscriptions on Twitch, which both cost money. It actually costs like $5 a month, and there's different tiers that cost more. But Kai Cenat constantly doing subathons, which the entire purpose of these subathons is to give your streamer more money for, I can't remember for what, like usually there's like a goal and something happens, or they have to stay on the stream longer, which was like the first subathon that I remember, where like you sub to Ludwig and he would stream for more, like it added more time. But your personal money and your handout to that streamer is basically what it was. And I don't watch Kai Cenat streams or anything, because I actually have like, you know, a halfway decent mind, and I actually have stuff to do in my life. But usually streamers will beg for subs and donations while on like a regular stream, and subathons are basically e-begging, but seen as cool for whatever reason. I've never really understood it. It's so weird too, because there's kids that are getting their parents to sub to Kai Cenat. I have no idea. I can't think of a single person other than maybe like weird or annoying kids in school, like high school and maybe college, that would actually watch Kai Cenat that are above a middle school level. I don't see any entertainment value in him, in anyone in that entire group. The only IRL streamer that I think is decently funny at times, or one of those type of streamers, is like FaZe Lacey. And I only think some of his clips are funny at times. I don't watch him or anything, but the stuff I see, the highlights, which are few and far between, it's the only time I actually find anything good from these type of people. Other than that, it's all the same thing. Bringing on OF girls so your kid audience can see that and get addicted to gooning. But overall, I don't think PewDiePie will respond to this, as he doesn't really do YouTube full time anymore, and he focuses more on family. He actually is successful in more ways than just Twitch subs. He doesn't have Twitter anymore either, so he might not even see that this drama is going on. I know that PewDiePie's old or current editor, Sive, saw all this and didn't really comment anything besides like a halfway brain rot type of response. But Kai Cenat did a really bad take here, though. It's more than just his own bad take. This bad take is going to have an impression on kids, and the take came from one of the worst streamers to exist in the worst era of content creation. Right now, we are at the weirdest state of live streaming and such, where it's kind of soulless most of the time, or it's so boring. And also, all these live streamers are degenerates, and just like Kai Cenat, it's all just a different person doing the same thing that Kai Cenat does, basically. He is acting way worse of a person than I ever would if I had his platform. We make the wrong people famous. I honestly don't even want PewDiePie to respond, and I have no care at all about what Kai Cenat's response to this is going to be, unless it's something even more ridiculous and I can make another video on it. But let me know what you all think in the comments down below about this entire situation and Kai Cenat just in general. I've already said my piece, and some of this stuff has been needing to be said for a long time now. I think more people need to come out against Kai Cenat. I don't think he deserves to be famous. I don't think he deserves the following he has. I think it's spreading a lot of bad stuff. Like, kids just don't need to be shown talking that way as easy. I know that there's going to be ways that they're going to find this stuff in the future, or they're going to find it on YouTube or Twitch somewhere else. But the biggest streamer to be acting that way, knowing he has a full kid audience, which he really can't control. Even without the kid audience, he still acts weird, and the content is still boring and dry. Like, I'm pretty sure, didn't Blackboy Max have like a bunch of OF girls in the background of one of his most recent streams? All these people suck. Like, all these people actually are so terrible at making any content that they're stuck live streaming, and their main channel videos are just clips of their live streams. That's how bad video content has gone. But anyways, just thank you all for watching. Daniel video is being finished up at the moment. I just have to do a few more steps and stuff to actually get it finished. It should be out Saturday. I have one other video coming out hopefully this week as well, so look out for that. It should, if I upload this Sunday, then it should probably come out Tuesday. And then Daniel video, of course, out Saturday. Next will be Josh, and I have another locale I want to cover. It's going to be one that no one really expects, so it's not Cyrax or whatever. I've had people comment they want Cyrax, but I don't know if I ever will cover them. Daniel and Josh are enough on my mental state. But make sure to like and subscribe, as I make videos on other internet dramas and weirdos on the internet. But in the end, I'm PERK30, and I honestly mean this when I say it, especially after what we've talked about in this video. Keep God close.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cut My Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.